Hi everybody, it's Big Red here, and today we're talking to another one of the Privateer Press staffers. We have Simon Berman here, who is a writer for Privateer, and let's just get right into it. So Simon, tell us a little bit about what you do for Privateer.
Sure, Larry. I'm one of the staff writers of Privateer. In that capacity, I write most of the model entry fiction for our books. Whenever you see one of our books, you'll see a little piece of fiction describing that model's place in the universe, whether it's a warcaster, warlock, warjack, or what have you, and it's my job to kind of fit them into the world.
That's great. So tell me a little bit about especially from the point of view of, say, a new person who's going to be, who doesn't have a lot of experience with Privateer Press's world building. What do you think is kind of the most one of the biggest hooks, or kind of the biggest surprises that they might see as they kind of wander into the Iron Kingdoms?
I think one of the exciting things about the Iron Kingdoms is that we've taken a lot of different parts of history and other worlds that we find interesting and put those together in ways that complement each other to create a really unique setting. So, we have a world that has magic, but it's also on the verge of an industrial revolution. So you have things combined like our Cantric Force Generator, which is a gigantic thing that fires lightning. It's a place where magic and machines meet, and neither are not necessarily at war with one another, but are complementary forces. So I think there's a lot of exciting corners like that where you can see things like a World War I era influence and look at some of our models, or even influences as far back as feudal Japan, and that we've found a way to make all those influences meet in a place that's really interesting and compelling.
Great. Moving on a little bit to Wrath, definitely the big book that's coming out for mid-2011. So from the point of view of background and development, as opposed to a lot of other systems, there definitely always seems to be a lot. The Iron Kingdoms are always evolving. There's new things being revealed. There's all kinds of it's in no way a static world. So what are we going to be seeing coming out in Wrath from a world building point of view that's just going to be blow people's socks off?
There's a lot going on in Wrath. We kind of set the bar for our new storyline that will advance throughout Mark II with the release of Mark II last year, and Wrath will be the first place where we advance that story. So we left things with kind of a tentative peace, well, not peace, but a truce between various nations, but we're very clearly on the verge of all-out war once more. Things are going to happen to advance that. Some new villains have sort of arisen that are going to really change the face of the Iron Kingdoms over the next few years. The machinations of Crix in particular are really coming to a head right now. Watching that unfold is going to be really exciting for everybody, I think. And of course we have new technologies that some of the nations have come up with, like the Signarin Stormstrider, which I was mentioning earlier. It's an advance of it's one of the most advanced pieces of mechanica in the world, and seeing that deployed on the battlefield and how it's going to change things is just really cool.
Right, and Wrath is going to be available when?
It should be in June.
In June?
We'll be debuting that at Lock and Load, our Game Fest in Seattle, Washington.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Simon, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Cheers.
Hi everybody, it's Big Red, and today we have an interview with DC, one of the lead designers from Privateer Press, and so let's get right into it. So DC, tell us a little bit about what you do at Privateer.
Well, I'm one of the developers for War Machine and Hordes. I work with the lead developer, Jason Souls. We work on the new models of the books, the rules, any rules updates or rulings that come out on the forums or the errata. I also work on other development projects for Privateer Press, so the other games that come out, I'm part of those processes as well. And run the playtest program, where we test the new models, the new rules, and that kind of thing.
Well, great. What do you think? Let's talk a little bit about War Machine, kind of in general. What do you think, from your point of view, as on the design studio part of it, is the most challenging and at the same time unique characteristic of designing for War Machine and Hordes?
Well, one of the most defining elements of the game is the Warcasters and the Warlocks, and so naturally that's really where a lot of the development time and effort gets put in to make sure that each of those models, each of those characters characters is unique, has their own style, has their own play strengths and weaknesses, their own flair. So a lot of the work goes into making each Warcaster and Warlock a new experience for the players. You take the same army, switch out that one model, and you have a whole new experience, which is a key element of War Machine and Hordes, and also then a big aspect of the development of the models.
Okay. As we're getting towards the middle of the year here in 2011, Wrath is definitely the big product that everyone is excited about it. You know, we've seen lots and lots of months of teasers now, and all kinds of images, and some rules are starting to come out now. And so, what do you kind of give us from with your design hat on? What's the big hook going to be in Wrath that's going to be really, really exciting and expand the game for both new players who've never seen it before, or especially all of the existing player base?
Well, I think that two things really. One is new Warcasters. We were just talking about how much they change up the game, and the Warcasters in Wrath are no different. I have a lot of new favorites for all the different factions in the Wrath book coming out. But the second element, what's new and exciting, are the new battle engines. A whole new model type. They're not warjacks, they're not warriors. They're these new 120mm based models that have their own niche in the world and their own niche in gameplay, and that I think people are going to be really excited about, seeing the new gun carriage, the Wraith engine, the Arcantric Force Generator. I think these are going to have a big impact on the game in the future, and that people are really going to enjoy seeing what these new models are about and what they can do.
All right, and thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, thanks.